Wow, guys, we are halfway through the box. Roll 25 just opened her up, and I am super duper excited for this find for you guys. It could be my white whale. It could be the coin I have yet to find all this time. I'm hyping this up hugely because it could be. Who knows? I haven't found the 1950 Denver, the rarest of the Jefferson nickel series, and we just found a 1950. What's up, guys? War Nickel Revolution here, back at you with another video, and today we are hunting a box of nickels, a $100 box of nickels as per usual, because that's how they come. But this is the box, and it's definitely a circulated box, so that's very good. And what I just wanted to say is we're going to check the enders on the other side when I open up the box. But if you're just joining me for the first time, think about subscribing. We do nickel hunts and coin roll hunts on the channel all the time, and it'd be really good if you like this video to subscribe at the end of it. If you like this kind of content, I make it on the channel quite a bit. Like this video if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts on how the hunt went or your favorite coin that we found today. But without further ado, let's just get started and see what's in this box for enders. Alright, guys, just popped the box open. I don't even know what we have for enders yet because I haven't looked. But here's an older Monticello. That could be something old. Yeah, at least it looks older. Maybe not. Not really seeing anything too old. No buffalo enders that I can see. No V-nickel enders, which I still haven't gotten, but that'd be really cool. The end of the rolls is what we're looking for. Nickels that look older. Anything like that. That one doesn't look particularly old though. What about this one? That one looks maybe a little bit older. Kind of tell because there's a higher relief of the design. Like the Monticello building comes off the surface of the coin. That's what I mean by a higher relief. But I'm not really seeing anything here that looks to be older. So we're just going to start with roll number 1 and work our way this way. 50 rolls in a box. Pretty cool. Let's get started, see what we can find. However, before we start on this box, guys, I just wanted to mention I use Quinn's Coins official nickel coin roll hunting competition standard score sheet as like a point system for the entire box. I haven't done this in a while on the channel, but I think I'll start doing it again, just to see what boxes get what score, I guess. I think it's interesting. Usually it's around 100 points or like 80 to 100 points. But 50s are worth 2 points, 40s nickels are worth 4 points, 30s nickels are worth 5 points, buffalo nickels are worth 15, V nickels are worth 20, shield nickels are worth 100, war nickels are worth 10, low mintage Jefferson nickels are worth 10, key date Jefferson nickels are worth 20, low mintage buffaloes are worth 50, blank planches are worth 25, proofs are worth 10 points, foreigns are 2 points, and 2009s are 5 points. 2009s are 5 points because they're actually really rare. They're lower mintage Jefferson nickel. Even though they're more modern, they're a lower mintage and they're harder to find. I usually find one a box. If I do find one in a box, it's usually like one a box every 3 or 4 boxes. Anyways, we got a Canadian score sheet 2 additional because I live in Michigan, pretty close to the border, so I do find Canadian nickels. If you find a nickel, 99.9% nickel, that's 1965 to 1981, in that range, then it's worth 5 points because it's I don't find those too often, so you're worth 5 points. A Younghead nickel, 1953 to 1964, those are worth 10 points. King George the 6th, which is 1937 to 1952, are worth 25 points. King George the 5th, 1920 to 1936, are worth 50 points. I've only found one before, and I don't even think I scored that box, but it was a 1935, and that was very cool. I've only found one ever. The steel Canadians that are they're 2001 to date, so the newer ones are worth -1 points, so we'll be counting those as such. Key date Jefferson nickels, it gives you kind of a cheat sheet and tells you what the dates are for those below 10 million minted. Key dates are really nickels below 5 million minted, but on this sheet they're below 10 million minted, so that's what he considers a key date. And those are the low mintage ones, so 1938D, 1938S, 1939D, 1939S, 1949S, 1950, 1950D, 1951S, and 1955 Philly. So I'm not going to read all these, of course, but you get the gist. Low mintage Jefferson nickels below 25 million minted, those are there, and then low mintage Buffalo nickels below 10 million minted are here. There's quite a bit below 10 million minted, and a lot of them are D's and S's. Actually, all of them are. But definitely don't find Buffaloes with mint marks that often. So definitely be on the lookout for those. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Well, guys, we are on our very first roll, which is exciting because we found something, guys. We found a 1942 right there. It is pretty worn, and I don't think it's silver, which is, if you don't know, the war nickels range from 1942 to 1945, and in 1942 they made a silver variety and they made a non-silver variety. So this is the non-silver variety, I can already tell. It would be more tarnished if it was silver, but it's not. But another way you can tell is on the back side, the mint mark, if there is one, would be above the Monticello. If you have a mint mark above the Monticello, that means it's a war nickel. They made them that year and they put the mint mark above the Monticello. If I find one in this hunt, I'll definitely show you guys. But a 42 is a good find because that gives us 4 points. 1942 Philly giving us 4 points for the score so far. So that's awesome. Let's continue, see what else we can find. Just looked through a few coins just now and we found something. A 1941 out of Philly. So this one's going to give us another 4 points. So that's awesome. Only on roll number 2. We have 2 coins that give us 4 points each. That's awesome, guys. And we'll keep on searching, see what else we can find. Some goodies, maybe some Buffaloes, some war nickels. You name it, we could find it in this box. You never know. It's a gamble when looking through coin rolls, but it's really rewarding. So if you've never hunted nickels before, I definitely suggest you try sometime. You don't even have to get a whole box of nickels. Just go to your local bank and ask for like $20 worth or whatever amount you want to search within your budget of money that you have. And you know, you look through some nickels, you keep some, keep a few from like the 40s, for example. I keep all my 40s and 50s nickels, 30s nickels that I find, just because I really like the history behind the coins themselves and what the coins have been through in their life. I don't know. That's just me, guys. But if you haven't hunted nickels before, definitely go and check it out with your local bank and get some nickels for just searching like this. It's very fun, in my opinion, and very rewarding at the finds you can find sometimes. Anyways, that's just a little tidbit for you, and we'll on to the next find. Roll number 3, we have another potential for a war nickel right here, or this one over here. That's kind of looking like a war nickel too. Check that one out real quick. It's just a 69, so nothing special, but this one might be a war nickel as well. So check that one out live for you, see what it is. Nope, it's not a war nickel because there's no mint mark above the Monticello, but it does look like an older nickel, maybe 70s. Let's just flip it and see. Wow, 1940. Wasn't expecting that, guys. That's a good find. 1940 got this weird color on it, burgundy in color, I guess. I didn't think it was going to be this old, and it's very burgundy, I guess. But really good coin to get. 1940, giving us 4 points for that one. Sweet, keeping it, adding it to the score. Let's keep on searching. Still on roll number 3, guys. We found something pretty awesome. Doesn't happen that often. I mean, I don't know. I haven't hunted nickels in a while. It's been a while. We found this really beautiful 1959 nickel, just in great shape. Doesn't happen that often where you find nickels from the 50s or from the 40s that are in good shape like this. A really good way to look at these is looking at the steps on the Monticello. So right there you see that this one's got a lot of steps on the front side of the Monticello, where the columns are. Just below that are some really nice steps. That is a good sign that your nickel is in pretty good shape. And as you can see that there is some steps left. So that is the high point of the coin that gets worn down really regularly when it comes to these nickels. So finding a coin with steps on the front of the Monticello is kind of irregular, and you can see that this nickel really shines compared to like this 1941, for example. Very dull in color, this one, and the details aren't very strong, as you can see from the 1959. Very strong details, very shininess of the coin, but this one not so much. It's a very nice find to get. 1959 gives us 2 points for being from the 50s. That is awesome, guys. Very, very good to find. I am hyped for that. Sweet. Well, guys, we're still on roll number 3, and I think I've got a find that looks particularly old. This one, the Monticello, looks pretty old. Very wiped of detail, just like some of those 40s nickels I was showing earlier. No mint mark, or it would have been on the side of the Monticello. So this could be actually just a newer nickel. It's just really worn down, but I have a feeling it's going to be old. So we're going to flip it. 3, 2, 1, see what it is. Bam. 1939, which is awesome because that is a 5-pointer coin. And another thing you could look for on the back of this nickel is the doubling on the word Monticello, and on 5 cents you'll see a double copy of the word Monticello. But on this particular one, I am not seeing it on the word Monticello. You definitely see it on the L's and the O, but I'm not seeing it on this one, unfortunately. But still a really nice nickel. 1939. Does not happen that often. 5-pointer nickel. I'm excited for this one, guys, and I hope you guys are excited too. But let's keep on searching, see what else we can find. That looks kind of old, but it's not. It's a 1980. I just thought it was a good shaped nickel. Anyways, let's continue though. Well, guys, we are on roll number 6 after 5 and 4. It did not produce any coins for us to find, or anything old, that is. We found a 1957 out of Philly. Usually they're out of Denver, so that's actually a really good find. It's not anything low mintage or a key date, but still a really good find in my opinion. Don't come up that often, giving us 2 points. Well, guys, I guess I should have left the camera on, because not 2 coins later in that same roll as the 57, we just found this 58. Now, if it's a 58 Philly, it is a low mintage Jefferson nickel, and it would give us 10 points. But if it's a 1958 Denver, it's only going to give us 2 points. So let's just see what it is. It's going to be a 1958 Denver, more common one, but still really nice coin. That's going to give us 2 points for that coin, and let's continue. Well, guys, we are still in roll number 6, and we have yet another find, which is awesome. We have this 1954, and it's out of Denver, so it's not anything low mintage or a key date or anything like that, but still, it's a 1950s nickel, giving us 2 points. That's sweet. We found 3 50s coins in just this one roll, guys. I am excited for this box. 6 rolls in. That coin's going to give us another 2 points. I feel like it's going to be giving us a good box, this one. Let's just see what else is in this roll real quick before we continue. I'm not seeing anything else. No 2009s whatsoever in those newer coins. But let's continue, like I said. Alright, guys, we are in roll number 8 after roll number 7 didn't produce anything for us. We just found this 1958 out of Denver. Awesome. Giving us 2 points. Sweet. Alright, guys, just opened roll number 9, as you can see. I think we have an older one right here, so might as well turn the camera on and show you guys, right? Philadelphia minted, probably from the 40s. Let's just check. 1947 Philly. So that's awesome. That's going to give us 4 points for being from the 40s. And I actually saw something else old in this roll, too, right here, I think. I think this one might be old. The Monticello building, the back of the Monticello, or the building on the back of the Jefferson nickel, It's very worn down on this one. It's got this old patina going on, or this old coloring. So it might be old. It's a Philadelphia as well. Let's flip it and see. 1946, so a 46 and a 47 in this roll. That's sweet, guys. Each of these 40s nickels gives us 4 points each, so that's 8 points total for this roll so far, and let's see what else we can find. Alright guys, I was just saying to myself, oh, it's kind of strange. We haven't found a Canadian yet, and this is roll number 10, by the way. And we just found one. Look at that, 1984, with the beaver on there. How cute. Anyways, sweet. That is going to be our first foreign coin in the box, giving us 2 points. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's continue. Well, guys, first of all, we're in roll number 11, and we just found this. 1957 out of Denver. That's giving us 2 points. And this coin looks very suspect. I think it's got some tape on it or something. Yeah, some kind of paper. It's got a Denver mint mark. It looks particularly old. I'm not really sure what the date is, but we'll just find out in 3, 2, 1. 63 Denver. Alright, so nothing old that I would keep normally. Just I keep the ones that are 50s or 59 and before, in the exception of 2009s and foreigns. I keep any foreign with the dates that they've got. But anyways, that is a coin I won't be keeping. But anyways, we got 57 Denver, so that gives us 2 points. Sweet. Well, guys, this is roll number 12. I looked through most of the roll, as you can see, but we found something. It's a 1958 Denver. I really didn't think it was going to be old from the backside. I thought it would be 60s, but 1958 Denver it is, and that's going to give us another 2 points. So that's awesome. Let's continue. Well, guys, we're in roll number 14, and we've got a Canadian, 90s probably. Yep, I was right, 1990. So that's going to give us 2 points for being foreign, and then there was another Canadian I saw poking its head through this roll. It's a 1986, so that's going to give us another 2 points for being foreign. So far, we've got 3 Canadians. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we can find. Well, guys, we are still on roll number 14, and we got something else. American this is time. It's a Denver minted marked coin, and let's just flip to see what the date is. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. It's going to be a 1951 Denver, guys. And why that is special is because right over here in the low mintage Jefferson Nichols category, below 25 million minted, you can see the 1951 Denver is right on there. So this coin is not only a good find from the 50s, it is a 10-pointer coin. That is awesome. Our first 10-pointer of the box. Sweet. Let's continue. As we're on roll number 17, and I guess I didn't see this. We had an ender right on the end of the roll. It's a 1954 out of Denver. That's going to give us 2 points. Awesome. Well, guys, we got ourselves another oldie in roll number 17. Got a 1946 out of Philly, giving us 4 points. Awesome. Well, guys, we're in roll number 20 now, and we got something. 1946 out of Philly, giving us 4 points. Sweet find. Well, guys, we're still in roll number 20, and we got something else. 1948 out of Philly. Nice, giving us another 4 points. Guys, we're still in roll number 20, and I'm surprised yet again to find another 40s coin. 1941 this time, in actually really good shape. Some luster still left on the coin, as well as the detail is still strong. It is a 1941 Philly. And let's see if there's any steps on this Monticello. We got a few faint steps on the very top there. Not all of them by any means, but still a nicer coin. 41. When they come up, as we found earlier, they usually look like this. Really worn down. Not like any luster left on the coin, but this one's still lustrous and has stronger detail than that one for sure, as you can see the difference. But really nice coin regardless, giving us 4 points. Let's go. Roll number 23, basically just opened it up. We did find this weird, wait, is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. weird toned one. Very toned on the front. It's a 94 Denver. I usually keep the weird ones to the side, so you'll see some more weird ones at the end when we wrap up the video. But we found something old. 1940 out of Philly. Sweet. 4 points. Well, guys, we just opened roll number 24. Almost halfway through this box, and so far it's been really good. A lot of good finds. But this just takes the cake, guys. It's almost an ender right here, right after this coin. We've got a war nickel. Sweet war nickel. And it's from San Francisco. So it is really beat up. You can barely see that Monticello on the backside. You can't even see the pillars, but it's got an S mint mark. It's silver, guys. It's that dark color I was talking about. Definitely a war nickel with that mint mark above the Monticello. Awesome. Let's see what year it is in 3, 2, 1. 1943S. I'll take it. Sweet find. Anyways, that's going to be a 10-pointer for us, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we're still on roll 24 and not a coin after that war nickel, or one coin after. We got a 1940 out of Denver. Sweet. That is a good find. For sure. Let's continue. But that's worth 4 points, just so you know. Well, guys, we are halfway through the box. Roll 25. Just opened her up. And I am super duper excited for this find for you guys. It could be my white whale. It could be the coin I have yet to find all this time. I'm hyping this up hugely because it could be. Who knows? I haven't found the 1950 Denver, the rarest of the Jefferson nickel series, and we just found a 1950. So we already know, based on this information up here, that it's going to be a key date Jefferson nickel below 10 million minted. So 1950 is already up there. 1950 Philly. 1950 Denver is also up there. So I've got the coin in my hand. I found maybe 4 of the 1950s. This could be number 5, but it could also be the white whale that I have never found before. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys, it is just the 1950 Philly, excuse me, but still a rare coin to find regardless. And it is not in too bad a shape at all. No damage whatsoever on the coin. Maybe a little gunk by the D and God. But overall, not a bad coin to find. That coin gives us 20 points for being from the 50s. And for being a key date Jefferson nickel below 10 million minted. So sweet. Very good find. The excitement has settled down a bit in my stomach. But still a really good coin to find. And I don't find too many of these at all. So let's continue, see what else we can find. Well, guys, you can probably already see it in there. We are in roll 27, and we just found a very toned coin. It is a 2017 Philly, and it's got this weird coppery tone to it. It's very cool. And the backside is even cooler. It's got like purple in it, and blue, and orange, but mostly orange. Very cool. Let's continue. So just opened roll number 28, guys. We found a very crusty 1940, but it still counts for points. 4 points on this one. And it's out of Philly. And man, is that a beat up nickel. I haven't seen this one this bad in a long time. But regardless, 4 points. Let's continue. As we're on roll number 30, and I think we might have something here. This one looks pretty old. So let's see what it is. 1941 out of Philly, giving us 4 points. Sweet. Well, guys, just open roll number 31. We got the wrong coin. We got this 1958 out of Denver, giving us 2 points. Awesome. Well, guys, we're still on roll number 31, and we got something else in this roll. 1939. They're really, really worn down. Hopefully it's got a mint mark, because if it does, it would be a key date. And unfortunately it doesn't. They made a lot of 39 Phillies. But we could still check for the DDR, or the double die reverse, on the word Monticello on the word 5 cents. It's got this weird blue stuff on it, I can see. That looks a little bit weird. But I'm not seeing the doubling on the word Monticello or on 5 cents. Anywho, still 39 Philly, giving us 5 points for being from the 30s. Let's continue. Guys, we just laid out roll number 32, and we just got this one, 1951 out of Philly. So that one's nothing low mintage or anything. The Denver is, but not the 51 Philly. Still gives us 2 points though. A really cool coin to get. Let's continue. Let's open roll number 33, guys, and we might have a war nickel here, right there, to be precise. It's just a more faded looking nickel, I guess. The color isn't as shiny as the other ones around it. And then I kind of looked at the side of it, and it looks older, but who knows. Nope, not a war nickel. Let's see what it is though. 1976. I really thought that was going to be a war nickel. Unfortunately, it's just a 76, so nothing we'd keep. But let's continue. Guys, roll number 34. We got something. 1954 out of Denver. Giving us 2 points. Sweet. Just opened roll number 37, guys, and we got something. 1957 out of Denver. Giving us 2 points. Sweet. Guys, we got another roll with an interesting coin in the middle of the roll. Got this one. I don't think it's a war nickel, it's just weirdly toned. We'll check it out, see what it is. Yes, it is toned. 1999 Denver. It's got this cool, like, orangish, purpley blue rainbow going on. It looks like maybe another coin was sitting on it for a long time, because this area is bare and that's all toned. Weird. Cool, but weird. Backside's also very toned, very orange and purple and blue. Not as much as the front though. I'm definitely liking that front more than I like the back. But very cool coin, added to the toned nickels pile that I have growing over here. You haven't seen all of them so far, but you will see them at the end. Well, in roll number 38, where that toned coin was, we just found this, 1959 out of Philly, which is kind of uncommon, but not anything low mintage or a key date. Still good though. Still giving us 2 points. Sweet. Just opened roll number 40, guys, and we got something. 1949 out of Philly. Sweet, giving us 4 points. Well, let's continue. Guys, right when I opened roll number 41, I was just like, hey, that kind of looks like a war nickel. Maybe I should film that. And lo and behold, I can already see the mint mark coming through right there. If you guys can see that. It is a war nickel. And it's an S this time, just like last time. That's sweet. I'd say this one's in better shape than the last one. Still not in the best shape, but still a good coin. War nickel. War nickels are awesome. Hence the channel name, the War Nickel Revolution. Anyways, let's just flip this and see what it is. 1942S. I feel like if I remember correctly, that is a low mintage war nickel. I'm not sure though, so let me look it up. 1942S, 32.9 million. So not too low of a mintage, but still lower than some of the war nickels that are out there. 42 San Francisco doesn't come up that often. Really great to have. 10-pointer coin. Sweet. A lot of good finds with this box. I'm loving this box. I can't wait to see what the total score is at the end. But let's continue hunting. Just went through the whole roll of the whole roll that was roll 41. We got a 46 out of Denver, so that gives us 4 points. We got this 1959 out of Philly, that gives us 2 points. We got this 1953 out of Denver, that gives us 2 points. And we got that war nickel, that's 10 points. That's sweet in just one roll. 4 finds. That is incredible, guys. That really is. Like I said before, I can't wait until I add up the total score for the box, because it's going to be high. Anyways, let's keep on searching. Roll number 54, not 54, 40, 44. You got this 1954 out of Philly, giving us 2 points removed from the 50s. Awesome. No freaking way, guys. We just got another 1950. Are you serious? Guys, these really don't come up that often. And if we found 2 in this box, that's insane. 1950, below 10 million minted. Hopefully it's the Denver. Fingers crossed. Nope. Just a Philly. Just a Philly. But 1950, really hard to come by. It's a key date Jefferson nickel according to Quinn's Coins official nickel coin roll hunting competition standard score sheet. So this nickel is going to give us 20 points. 20 points just for this one nickel. Sweet. Let's continue. Alright guys, we're on roll number 45 and we just got a 1954. Yet again. 54 San Francisco. And usually with the San Francisco dates, they're usually a better coin to get. But with 1954, San Francisco is pretty common. But this coin is still cool. Getting a coin from all the way from San Francisco here in Michigan. And it's going to give us 2 points for being from the 50s. So sweet. Let's continue. Well guys, on the very end of the roll of roll number 45, we got this one, 1959. In good shape. It's got a lot of luster still left on it. Unfortunately, it was on the end of the roll, so the crimping of the wrapper of the machine damaged the coin. So that's unfortunate. But still a good coin. Still a good coin. And this one's out of Denver. It's got a few faint steps. Or not, and they're not too faint. It's got some good steps on the front of the Monticello. So that's awesome. But unfortunately, it's got some damage, as you can see. Not very nice up here and down there. But, oh well. Still gives us 2 points. Well, guys, we're on roll number 48. We just found this. 1958 out of Denver. Sweet. It's going to give us 2 points. Roll number 49, guys. We got this one. It looks older with a Denver mint mark. Let's see if it's anything worth keeping. 1963 Denver. So, nope. Not keeping that. Let's continue. Last roll of the box. Roll number 50. Probably found the best 41 I've ever seen. We got a 41 earlier. Let's see how nice that one is compared to this one. Alright, so the 41 in the left hand of mine definitely seems like better than the one in the right hand. I thought this one was really nice before, but I'm definitely siding with the one on my left in my left hand because it's just so shiny. This one's nice, good detail, but it's gotten beaten out by this one, 41. They both got steps on them, just very faint steps, but I do think that this one on my left hand is better than the one we found earlier. But yeah, probably the best 41 I've seen in a long time. Really good. Probably put it in a flip or something like that, but that is in really good shape for being a 1941. But 41 Philly gives us 4 points regardless of condition. Anyways, let's continue. Well guys, I just picked out the best finds of the hunt. All the other coins are over here, Canadians and Jeffersons alike. But there is a lot of them for sure. Up here we got a 41 and another 41, just in really good condition as you saw at the end of the video. We got this 1950, which is a really good find, and the other 1950, which is also a very good find. 2 1950s, both low or key date coins on Quinn's Coins mat. We got 2 war nickels, a 42S and a 43S. And then we got all these toned ones down here that I just wanted to show you guys. We got a 2017P that's toned. I think this is a 1981 or 87 that's toned. Very crazy color on that one. Got a 1999D that's toned. A 1994P that's toned. And a 2006 that is slightly toned. You can kind of see it in his hair. A little bit. It's just like a little bit of rainbow. And then on the back side is kind of like this golden toning, just slightly. But regardless, very cool toned coins, as well as some really good finds overall. For sure. Still wish I found that 1950D. I would have been, you know, jumping to the moon on that one. But here's all of our stuff I wrote down for what we found. You know, 50 key date, 1942S Warnick, 1951 Denver low mint, another Warnick 1943S, another key date 1950. But I'm gonna score that and I'll be right back. Just added up the score on the box and we got 192 points, guys. That is insane for a normal regular nickel box circulated. We found a lot of 40s and 50s finds, a lot of war knuckles, 2 to be precise. That's a lot more than normal, or not a lot more than normal. It's like maybe we find 1 a box, so it's good to find 2. It's just amazing. We didn't find any buffaloes or V nickels or anything like that, but still 192 points with all these great finds from the 40s and 50s, not to mention 2 1939s, really good shaped nickels in good condition. The 1950s that we found, that was awesome. Altogether, a really, really, really great box. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to smack that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.